Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again.
Ooh, hi.
Hi. Look, even Darth Maul's waving. Hi, guys. That's his Dawn voice. So we are excited to be watching more of the Clone Wars. We are watching in chronological order, so we are on episode 15 of season 2. I thought we finished all the episodes of season 2. I just assumed. I didn't actually look it up or anything. So I was like, oh, okay, no, we still have one more episode, maybe another one or so. But Senate Murders.
Oh my god.
What a title.
Boy, we thought it was bad. Like, Mom, you have to go to the
Mom's like,
I'm trying.
Senate Murders. She's like, I will defend.
I am the Jedi.
My gosh.
Hey, at least it sounds authentic, right? I know on our microphones it's like so ear piercing. They probably have the video too, you know?
I get my finger away from the button.
I know. Mom gets excited. She likes her lightsaber. I love it. And again, I have mine up in the attic. I still have yet to get them. Eventually, watch like season 7. I found
You got a ways to go.
I'm
so
like
maybe one
Ahsoka.
time.
Yeah, lightsaber lost. Oh no! But I just never went on a quest or got motivated to get it. So that's not good.
That's right.
I wouldn't make a good Jedi. I see Padme in the thumbnail. Looks like her uncle's behind her. So the poor thing, man, like her life is always in danger. I mean, she has a higher position.
He had gotten hurt last episode.
He did, yeah. And he's such a good guy too, because even so, he was like, "I'm not going to change my vote because they're trying to intimidate me.
That's
like
right.
I know what I need
It's not
to do."
good because if it's senators that are going to get murdered,
That's true.
That's not good.
Yeah, and again, I'm so happy we're watching in the actual like timeline order. I know you guys understand how to follow it, and I'm sure we would too. But now I'm looking at Cat and Mouse is the next episode, which we saw a long time ago. So it's amazing to me how much the time actually jumps around, where I think it's just easy to get that confused. I also wanted to apologize, guys. We have new webcams and we were troubleshooting the last week on how to keep them in focus, and I think this is as good as we're going to get. They do look better. I like the colors in this, and I think just with the different rooms that we're in, there's a lot of factors we have to put into the equation. I think we're doing great, and we are learning, and I love these cameras for the detailing and stuff, because you can actually see a lot more depth. You know, there's a lot more color that you can see instead of just like super dark, super white, and kind of blurry.
Definitely.
Yeah. So, shall we, ladies?
Yeah, we shall.
All right, 215, Senate Murders. Searching for the truth is easy. Accepting the truth is hard.
Oh.
A group of senators propose an escalation of troop production. Senator Padme Amidala works tirelessly with her allies to introduce a bill to cut military spending.
Did we lose someone else's vote?
Senator Stonk, worried about public opinion.
We'll get votes when in your speech you convince people to stand up for what they know is right.
I hope you're right, Uncle.
His arm's better.
Senator Amidala, they're ready for your speech now. It's time.
Good luck, Padme.
It is quite
She's going to need it.
Exciting
Yes,
is
she is.
exactly the word I would use.
Even as a girl, Padme downplayed her strengths. Helps her maintain the element of surprise.
I learned it from you. See you inside, Senators.
It's almost like Wakanda forever.
And to bring an end to this killing and hatred.
Okay, that was so
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Yeah. So many different cultures. It's insane to think about it. Good job, Padme. Woo!
Yeah, yay.
He looks sinister.
It wasn't a compliment.
The only thing I find unpatriotic is your warmongering.
Watch him be a real nice guy. Then we'll feel bad.
Perhaps we should wait till we actually win the vote before we make a victory speech.
Amidala's actually making sense for once in her life.
You're gonna be a jerk.
Senator Bertoni.
Private conversation or separatist conspiracy?
Jeez.
Dare you?
The Kaminoans might have bartered their creation of the clones into a seat in the Galactic Senate, but this does not give you free reign.
Look how much taller she
Thank
is.
you for visiting, Senator.
He was good at that. He like corralled her over.
He backed her up.
Yeah, but he was still like professional about it.
Good for him.
To victory and an end to this war.
Can't breathe.
Oh no.
What?
What is it?
Oh, it's always the freaking drinks. You can't have one nice drink.
No,
What about the rest of them?
Uncle.
He knew better than anyone of his own mistakes. But he never
Are you kidding?
compromised his principles.
Really?
What he did.
Oh my god, just like that. How sad.
Oh.
I know it's sad, isn't it?
I was gonna make a joke and be like, I hope he doesn't die anytime soon
Oh,
or at all.
Oh, that was a shock.
That's terrible.
Yeah. It's that Batoni lady. That's too obvious.
I don't know how to carry on without him guiding me. I know.
Chancellor Palpatine has summoned both of you to his chambers.
What a dangerous job, just trying to
Oh,
celebrate and have a
jeez.
couple drinks. This robot.
Do you know of anyone who, hated Senator
Oh my
Farr?
gosh.
Is he supposed to look like an actor or something?
Yeah, he does.
He does look like some. I don't know who though.
Everyone loved him.
Well, that's obviously not true, or I wouldn't be here.
What makes you think it was murder?
Poison, of course. Found a chemical in his bloodstream. Killed him right away. Politicians always have something to hide, and it always comes back to haunt them. So, one of Farr's secrets must have, resurfaced.
Someone was upset about the clone troop bill currently on the floor. It's very controversial.
I'll handle the inspecting, and you can stick to the senating.
He's a unique character.
He knows it's a hot bill. He knows everyone's in turmoil.
I mean, sad.
We should delay the vote.
But why?
No one will give the vote their full attention until they know what's happened to Anno.
Maybe I can put a motion on the floor. I don't think anyone will object given the circumstances.
Then we'll have time to conduct our own investigation. He didn't know Anno. We did. We'll have a far easier time looking into this than Detective Devo will.
Perhaps Senator Organa, you should accompany her.
Don't worry, I won't get in your way.
Very well. And I know exactly where
Good.
to start.
Yeah.
Good. And then she's always in trouble. She's like, I don't need anyone to watch me. Whoops.
Yeah, exactly. That's like
I know she's brave. She doesn't want to
Gosh.
bother anyone else, but
Why would we kill our best source of income?
You both opposed Anno's ideas in the Senate. Maybe you decided to silence his voice. For good.
For the record,
Uh-oh.
I had no
Let's not
respect for
drink.
Anaconda whatsoever.
A clandestine, off-the-books meeting on the cover of darkness. Perhaps that location holds some clue.
and then she croaks.
No, he did.
Yeah, that's right.
No, okay.
They probably did it to him.
Have I said that I think we're very far out of our element here?
Twice.
Yeah. And squish. Yeah.
Just leave it
You
to
don't
the
hear that?
Oh, yeah, look at it. Whoa.
I don't like them separated.
Look, it's Bane. He's back.
Oh, it's with the long neck, so.
Wait! Watch out!
Shut the light out.
Not the red button. Holy crap.
Oh, she's strong.
Yeah. She works out a lot.
When I said I didn't want you to interfere with my investigation, you did the exact opposite of that. There are rules,
Jeez.
Senator.
My
Drastic.
friend was murdered.
Everyone must care about rules.
We know that.
Oh,
Now you've
hand up.
alerted the killer that you're on to him.
What if this was all a setup? What if Dichi sent us here just so he could kill us?
This is still an act
No,
of
you just
crime
keep doing
scene. You can't... Oh, fine.
See,
AKA Dracula.
he is dead.
Oh, he is. Whoa.
I was
She
wondering.
did it. Oh, I thought it was the long neck. It was a
Oh
strap.
my god.
You must stay here under my protection.
So the killer can take us all out at once?
Oh, that's preposterous.
Uh,
Even if the killer
oh
did
my
go
God.
through my
Could be this
security,
door.
I am leaving. No.
Can you
can't
imagine
leave
if it was
Willow.
her?
I think
Who else knew you were going to the docks?
she was the only other one in the room with us.
Oh.
And she's the one that was
I
last
feel like
touched.
it's too obvious, but yeah, it has to be
Yes,
her
that's it.
or the other girl who just left.
Help! I have been
Oh,
She's over there. Kill me.
Oh, maybe she's faking
Oh,
it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
She's
believe
faking
it.
it. It sounds like she's faking it.
I didn't kill anyone.
Yeah, I
Last
don't think
thing
it's
I
her.
remember, I was walking to my office.
I've been thinking about how you were in Senator Amidala's office right before Farr died. I ordered an extensive forensic report on Farr as soon as he died. The poison which killed Farr only affects Rhodian blood.
Lolo would have died too,
What?
unless she didn't.
Look at her hiding behind her.
Yeah, shifty
okay,
eyes in her
yeah,
eyes.
definitely
Evil.
shifty eyes. Yeah.
Didn't drink.
Oh, yep.
Look at her
see,
in front of
yeah,
everybody.
she was her.
Yeah, you think
Oh, he loves it. Look at him, Palpatine.
Oh,
He's like,
boy.
War to my planet. Did you honestly think he had the moral right to lead us after he betrayed us? We needed someone with strength to stand against this war. I tried to scare him with the ducks, but he wouldn't go
yeah,
away,
yeah.
so I removed him. When I heard Dichi knew about that meeting,
I love
he
it.
had to
Yeah,
go
monologue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put down your weapon.
Oh, she helped you.
Ooh.
Oh, boy, she got her.
She's awesome.
And the continued manufacturing of clone troopers shall proceed as...
He loves it.
We lost.
I know this decision was most unexpected. I myself don't support it, but democracy must stand. How can we justify fortifying our security here in the Senate if we don't also provide reinforcements on the front lines?
By more death
Not true.
and control. They try so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel
I'm so
so
sad.
bad. I feel
Yeah,
so
it
bad
is.
about her uncle.
Oh my
Anyone could
gosh.
die at any time. He was poisoned, but I just didn't see him dying so quickly.
So
I thought he
quickly,
would be
yes.
with us for a while on this show. How sad, just like that. And by his own freaking, like, follower, by someone he was training. Like, he was a mentor to this lady.
That's right. I was so surprised
What a
about that.
twist. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
big twist. So sorry
was
to
a big
spew
twist.
things.
So, yeah.
Because I know I started saying, I'm like, I bet you it's her. You know, I'm like, okay, shut up, Dawn. But
No, it's good
Yeah.
because, I mean, we're watching it and you just want to, that's a normal thing to do.
yeah,
I
and
kept
Petoni.
thinking it was the other lady, the Petoni.
And that was great too
Yeah.
because it was so predictable that it was her, but it was not. I mean, that
It
was her
wasn't, yeah.
personality.
Yeah.
She
It
was
was a
against
switch.
them, and she wanted this to continue. She wanted the clones to be made so that way they can continue this
Keep
war and
funding.
defend.
Yes, more money, yeah.
So she was all against that, and how snidey she was with everyone. I'm like, yeah, and all the obvious scenes of her
Sure.
being there when he was poisoned, but no one else was poisoned, and so it was interesting that
Right.
build up. It was kind of like a mystery, like Knives
Well, I
Out.
guess so,
Not
yeah.
really,
That's
but
right.
it made me
Like
kind of think
mystery.
of that.
Even when Padme went into that other senator that died. I
Yeah,
kept
he was,
thinking
like,
he's
evil.
Dracula.
I know. I
Yeah,
almost
yeah,
said,
so
"Are you a
sad.
vampire?" I love how
Starts with a D, I
muscular,
forget it, guys.
and they
Yeah.
look
But,
sharper with the dark
gosh.
features,
Yeah,
and it's
it's
like they
very
look
sunken
kind of
in.
menacing.
Yeah.
And he threatened her in the beginning when she made her speech in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then when she
That's
went to
right.
the office to confront them, but Tony's like, no, why would I kill someone who's making me money? So that was another
That's
clue
true, yeah.
too. But
Yeah, I like how
Like
she
that.
looked so guilty until they looked at the poison and they traced it back to her species, and then she started
Yes.
freaking out
then
because
she's like, oh,
That's
then
right,
she
like
looked
that, yeah.
innocent because yes, you can fake it, and some people are really good liars, and I know it's a cartoon, but it's definitely more adult. They still show you parts that are a little bit more predictable where she really did start freaking out, and she's like, no. She goes, no, that wasn't me. That's wrong. I did not kill anyone. So she got desperate there, and you could tell that, oh no, she probably is telling
That's
the truth
right,
at
yeah.
this point because her personality, yes, like she gets kind of rude and stuff and is better than everyone else. That's how I took it. But like right when it came down to the facts, she knew she was screwed. So she's like, no,
Yeah.
but it wasn't me. And just her eyes got big, and she was very desperate in her voice.
I
And
tell, yeah.
so right away, I'm like, yeah, that definitely wasn't her. And then shifty-eyed other lady, I'm sorry, whatever her name was, but you know, she kept like hiding behind and
yeah, she
It
could
was really, you
slowly
could see
going
that,
behind.
And then with Petoni
Yeah,
even
yeah.
looking like, what? Like, I attacked her and just looked at her and she really cowered. But it was kind of like a guilty coward. It wasn't like a, I'm really scared of you kind of cowering. And then the shifty eyes. And yeah, so how terrible is that? Because you want something so different. You feel like you were betrayed by your own loved one and you actually killed him. and to go stab someone else and to lie and to do all this stuff. Like, how bad is that?
And right in the middle of this huge bill that they're trying to resolve.
People just get so desperate.
The worst time.
Yeah.
They needed him.
It's so sad because this is very basic to say, but we want peace. Like, peace is such a great idea, but it's so hard because everyone has a different perspective on peace. And people get angry if it doesn't go their way, and it's just terrible. So to go to those lengths, okay, well, you don't like what Anno did, and now, like, oh, he deserved to die, even though he apologized and he felt sorry for it. Like, you still killed him because you were angry and you want things to go your way. It's just terrible, like, how things can really go bad.
It's terrible, yeah.
You know, but Padme's amazing. Like, she's great with her guns. She's like ready to go, and with her katana. And then she even punched her at the end because we always see her guns. And then she did a physical punch. I'm like, yeah, look at you with your right hook. That's good.
And she's so great. She always thinks that there could be a plan B. You know, maybe we shouldn't do it this way. Maybe we should do it. She's always her gears are always turning.
Yeah, she would be a great leader. Like, yeah, she's a great senator, but she stays calm. Yeah, and when people are dying and stuff, and even with them talking to her about needing someone with her, you know, as a guard or just someone there, because it's dangerous. They have a dangerous job. And with Anno before, like when last episode, a couple episodes ago, when he's like, no, you should really have someone escorting you. You shouldn't be by yourself. Let me take you to your vehicle. And she's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine in this dangerous dark alley. And I was like, oh, it's like late at night. But she's strong and she's not stupid. Like, she just doesn't want to bother other people. And she's brave. And she's like, you know, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. And she can really defend herself.
She can.
So
Sure can,
I am glad that she accepted Organa being with her, though. Like, okay, I'm open to it. You know, she
and it was funny how he said, "I won't disturb you" or something like that.
Yeah, like I won't get in the way. Yeah. So one funny thing is, I love the design of the different buildings and the platforms, but you'd think they'd have more railings. And some of the railings they have are way small, so it's like they don't do anything. It's like a curb or something. Especially when you have these major crates, you want to make sure that you have a good sized railing if something falls, it doesn't slide off or something. But, so it's just amazing and how huge like all the different worlds are, but like Coruscant's like so big in depth and you know, goes so deep down. It's just interesting to see that because you think Earth, what's that going to be like in the future? You know, like hopefully it won't be like the Fifth Element where you have a bunch of pollution. You have to go skyward to be able to survive, you know, and go into thinner atmosphere. But I like the different ideas, the different cultures, and just how different each planet is. Every civilization is so different. But there's a lot to keep in mind. So railings are important because you probably have a lot more stuff falling off platforms.
That's right.
Without any railings, guys. You got to work on those railings. But hey, it makes it more exciting, right?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
So again, I'm glad Padme survived this. We know what happens in the movies, but she went through so much, and she tried so hard to pass this bill. And it just didn't work in her favor.
Nope.
And then seeing Palpatine, I love it because we know where he goes, you know?
I'm sorry, dear. This is for the best.
And he keeps showing his face like... And he looks so sinister. So, guys, if you can tell us who Devo was. They said Devo, they said Diva, or Diva, I think one person said, but I heard Diva a couple times. So he was an interesting character. He looks like a comedian or something. I can't place who it is.
It's almost like Jack from The Shining. Or Johnny.
Kind of. There's someone specific that I'm thinking of, and I don't know his freaking name, and I know he's a big person. I don't know if he's a comedian or something, but I think he was in a movie or I don't know. So I think his character design was based off a certain actor. And he was so... Not saying the guy looks bizarre, but the design of this character was very bizarre because it was exaggerated with a huge forehead, and his features, like his eyes were super droopy, almost like they were falling off his structure, like his skull.
He almost looked like a very old actor. Well, no, I shouldn't say old, but an older actor, Bob Newhart.
Maybe,
with the sunken eyes.
Yeah. So I like how they change up characters, but sometimes when they do it too much, you don't know if they're a different species or if they're just human but with exaggerated features. And maybe you guys will say that's wrong, that isn't a thing, but I just think like it was too over exaggerated compared to the other
It's like
characters.
that,
You
yes.
know?
It's like a caricature
Yeah.
of an actor.
Yeah, kind of like that.
So,
Yeah, like a little bit too much. But
Yeah.
I mean, everyone can look different, absolutely. But that one other guy, sorry, not remembering the name, but that one guy that we saw that was kind of bad, and he had this super elongated face, and he looked human. I know he was an alien, but it was too much where he looked too human with exaggerated cartoon features where I couldn't take him seriously. And I kept laughing every time I saw him because I love the different designs of the aliens. They don't have to look super different, but when you kind of make them more of a caricature, then it's kind of funny and it's hard to like see them different. But I do love the animation. I do love the character designs for the most part. And it is cool that they're trying to try something different by expanding their styles or, you know, changing up the features of humans or whatever. I don't know.
Definitely. I love it. Very
The
creative.
mystery's fun. I like that. Like trying to guess who was it and what a twist. It was sad.
It was
But
sad.
it's bad. But Padme's
Such a nice
amazing.
guy.
Thank
She's
you, Padme,
always
for all your
amazing.
hard
Yes,
efforts.
That's right.
So,
really tries.
yeah, she really does try. And we didn't see Ahsoka. We didn't see Anakin or Obi-Wan.
No.
And we like to say who we didn't see. But there's a lot of characters now that we follow. And can't wait to see the other guys, too.
Yes, I guess so.
So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you very soon, as always. Bye, guys.
Bye.
May the Force be with you.
Yes.